Okay, so the second thing we did after going over the lab on Friday, the February 11th, and Monday, the 14th, is that we took notes. This is a certain style of taking notes where you are going to read this part. Of course, you're always welcome to annotate, and that's encouraged. And then you're going to kind of outline over here, write definitions or questions. Um, and answer them so that you just have your own understanding of what's important. Okay, so I'm just going to get us started. So it says here, why do atoms interact? Atoms interact with each other in order to become, first of all, stable. Okay, so their first goal is stability. And then, in some cases, neutral. Okay, with the exception of the noble gases like helium, all other atoms can interact and bond with each other. Okay, so what is this article about? Why do atoms interact? I'm going to go ahead and say, why do atoms bond? Because that's how they interact. Well, anyway, why do atoms bond? So the first reason was to become stable. And the second reason, as it said, was to become neutral if necessary. You guys know that these little quotation marks under here mean that you're just bringing that word down to become neutral. Okay, we'll go ahead and do one more paragraph together. It says atoms want to be stable first. A stable atom has electrons filling the atom's outer energy level, called the valence shell. If the valence shell is not full, the atom is not stable. Okay, so what does a stable atom need? So a stable atom equals a full valence shell or outer energy level, right? Okay, so I want you guys to read the rest of this. I'll post it, or you can come by and get a copy. Um, there is a back, and I want you to, like this, we've already talked about, and you know. So I know I wrote a lot of what was in these first two paragraphs. They were kind of meaty, but you won't need to write down everything in these lower paragraphs, okay? So practice your finding out what's important and noting it over here. Be careful to notice that there's one type of bond that's talked about on this side, and then on this side, it talks about ionic bonds. So just be careful to be aware of that. So you guys are going to get a deeper understanding of the types of bonds than you did from my notes.